Hello everyone, and welcome to my corner of the world, and welcome to my card and gift box online class, where we're going to be making a gift box with 6 cards using the one sheet wonder technique. And these are this is the one sheet that we're using as our basic focal points for our cards, and this is from the Press Petal pack of designer series paper. You will have received the instructions in your it's emailed to you, and each of the cards has got a page where you've got the supplies here plus step-by-step instructions. But the videos are your main source of guidance for this. So in your pack you will have received the supplies for this card. You'll have an envelope, and also you'll have the sheet of vanilla card. This is the inside of your card. You'll have your card base, which is crumb cake. You've got your layering, which is in the Merry Merlot, and then you've got your piece of designer series paper plus your bow, and then you will have a scalloped circle in crumb cake, and you'll have 2 1-inch circles in vanilla. You only need one for the card, so there's one to practice and one to use. And the punches that I've used for these particular ones are the 1/1/8 scallop circle, and then the 1-inch circle as well. So to make, you'll also need this strip as well. So this strip will be in your pack. You're going to be using this for 2 of the cards plus decorating the box. And so we're going to carefully trim so that we've got enough for each card. So we're going to start by making our first panel. I'm using liquid adhesive. You can use snail or a glue stick, whatever works for you. I'm just going to attach some to the back of my paper, and then center it up on this layer here. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. So I'm using the edge of my packet of dimensionals. They work just as well as the full ones. I like to put one on each corner and then one in the middle. And then I'm going to set that aside. Then I'm going to make my greeting, and this class focuses on the Here's a Card stamp set. And I've used 4 of them in this set, in this project, but obviously there's lots of different ones that you can choose from, so you can change them out. So this one here is going to say hello there. So I'm going to take one of my circles and the Early Espresso ink pad. If you bought the full kit, you will have the stamp set and the ink pad. Otherwise, you'll be using from your stash. So I'm just going to stamp the hello there in the center. There we go. And then I'm going to use some liquid adhesive, but again, you can use your snail or you can use a glue stick, and to layer that on. And then I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of that as well. Okay, so there I think is most of our pieces. So I'm going to take my card base, and I'm going to take this strip here, and I'm going to put some adhesive on the very bottom. Just make sure I get my corners, but not too far so it doesn't squidge out. And then I'm just going to lay my piece of designer series paper, and I'm going to line it up with that corner there, and then just make sure that it's it's not overhanging the bottom here. All right, and then with my paper snips, I'm just going to trim that as close to there. And you need to keep this, you're going to need it for 2 other parts of the project. Now I've got that piece stuck down, I'm going to go back and take the backing off of my dimensionals. And I'm going to center this up on the bit that is remaining. So sort of from that bit up, I've centered it there. I'm going to take my greeting and pop it down right smack bang in the middle of my flowers. Then I've got my twine bow. Now this is made with the braided linen trim, and you're going to need a glue dot to attach that. There they are. And I'm just going to pop it onto the edge of my greeting there. And then my final step is to take the insert. This is the piece that you're going to write your greeting on. And then I'm just going to attach it inside. And just center it up. And there we have card number 3. Okay, well, thank you. Take care. Look out for the other videos in this series. Bye for now.